Hey guys, it's Tyler One here. Nah, JK. Can you not get butthurt, any of you people who like Tyler One? I'm taking the piss. Anyway, this is a really, really good game for us to analyze because we got completely stomped. No, we didn't. We got low-key stomped early in mid-game, and then it was like as if though it was like a definite loss. And then it wasn't. We ended up winning. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can just shift this real quick. Yo, that's the one. And yeah, we ended up winning. Okay, so this Rek'Sai, he played really good, and he out-jungled me to the nines. And let's just go through it. Let's just stop talking and just go through it. So I started bot side. I did the classic Khazix clear. Boom, auto Q, boom, auto. Yeah. And this time I cleared the little camps before the big one, and I think it is a difference. But still, Kha'Zix clears early game sucks dick. Honestly, it's so bad. Like, look how much damage I'm taking. Like, what the frick? So I think I think with first Kha'Zix clear, you have to be aware that if you want to go for a gank after level 3, then maybe start this, and then this, or if you're starting bot side, then do maybe this, and then maybe. Oh, frick, I don't know. Something to get away from this, because this does so much damage. Or maybe I just suck. Maybe my Kha'Zix clear is just terrible. Okay, so from Rek'Sai's perspective, I know... Oh, okay, so Rek'Sai went boom, boom. I know he started top side, okay, because these guys came to lane early. And, but maybe he goes boom and then goes this and smites it. That would make sense. But anyway, so since we know that he's on the top side of the map, let's do the process of elimination again. It's easy as dick. He can't gank bot. Like, he literally can't gank bot if he's on top side. That only leaves 2 lanes left. The fact that Kale's going back and the lane is pushing towards Kale means that he's most likely not going to gank top, okay, because there's nothing to gank. He's going back right now, like, from X's perspective, he's like, okay, Kale's miss. I can't gank top, I can't gank bot. So if he was to go for any gank, it would be mid lane. With that being said, it doesn't mean he's definitely going to go for a gank. I'm just saying that if there was any lane he was going to gank, it would be mid. So, okay, I get Scuttler. I'm going to go back after this. Let's go through this again. On this health, if you're ever in a position where you're on this health, I highly recommend not ganking. Okay, just because these guys are pushed up a little bit, or this guy isn't, just because these guys are pushed up a little bit, and the gank, the dynamics says that, yeah, we can go get it. Like, we have a blitzcrank. If he hooks, we can burst. Look how much health and mana I'm on. If I die and go in here and I try to go for it, and I give Jin red buff, then he's going to snowball the dick out of his lane. Okay, so I go back. At this point, Rek'Sai starts taking my blue. Because I see a Q somewhere there. See, I saw that Q. And then I call for help. Still trying to take it. I win the smite battles. I don't jump in because I'm scared that if I jump in, they're just going to turn on me and burst me. Meanwhile, Ezreal's having a little fight mid. And he's dead. So that was a really good move by Rek'Sai. Like, he tried to take this, he noticed that there was a fight mid. Anyway, he must have noticed that Ezreal flashed in, and he used his E. So he's committing to the act of killing Kennen. So if he doesn't kill Kennen, he's completely screwed because he's got no escape skills. So that's why Rek'Sai just flashes on him, he doesn't waste any time and just bursts him. From Rek'Sai's perspective, he's going to go farm this, okay? I'm thinking from his perspective, he's got maybe 700 gold, maybe? Holy crap, never mind. Well, I'm way off. He's got X amount of gold, and but he wants to do a couple of clears before he goes back, maybe. That's what I'm assuming, and so he'll get this one. If I didn't pressure him, I think he would have gone either maybe this to this and then go B, or he would have went this to this to this just to maximize his clear. Kha'Zix, sorry, Kennen doesn't come. See, look, and since I know Kha'Zix is going to be over here, I just go and pressure it. He goes off, I force him off. I could have taken this, I could have went and taken this, but I noticed that Braum was missing as well. And I didn't want to risk it, because if I go this and then Braum, once again, Braum and Jin close in on me, and then I give a kill to Jin, it's going to snowball, like I said. The early game is so important for a jungler. That's why I'm just like, nah, screw this, I'm going to go out, get out. That's why I even flash for it. Blitzcrank, I think he was lagging. No jokes. JK. Do some more farming before I go back. Farm. Okay, let's look at this from... Let's look at this from Rek'Sai's perspective, okay? Since a fight just happened bot, okay? If Rek'Sai was either here, or somewhere in this vicinity, I think the word is, he would have came here for a counter gank, or for the gank, okay? Because they're having a fight, they're investing into it. Obviously, if Rek'Sai was sitting like somewhere here, he would have pinged them, said, I'm coming, then they would have killed Lucian. The fact that he didn't do that means that you can count out this. Rek'Sai isn't in this area. He's most likely either in this one, at base, or here, okay? This area right here, the one that I'm going over with on the minimap. I could be wrong, but I'm just gonna guess. I'm completely wrong. Let's keep going with it. Okay, so that's what I thought in the first place, that he would have been here. Because like I said, if he was here, I thought that he would have came here for the counter gank. Maybe he was a bit too late. And so since I see him bot side, I go and make use of that opportunity and I go and take wraiths. I could have went and ganked mid, like the opportunity was there, but we don't have enough damage to burst Kennen. Maybe if he was at this health, like she had, or he, or whatever, 60% health, then I would have went for it, but we don't have enough damage to burst. So instead I just get this. And then I get too greedy and I take golems. This is so greedy, this is so bad. And this honestly put me behind like heaps. This is so bad, honestly. So, the act was good, okay, of seeing Rek'Sai bot and then going into his jungle. But execution was bad, okay? And see, now Rek'Sai does the good thing and goes and takes my camps. This is good. So good by Rek'Sai. Takes 2 of my camps. Okay, now let's look at it from Rek'Sai's perspective. He can't gank top literally because KO's going back. This is the process of elimination again. He can't gank mid unless he dives here, which I don't think he's going to, and he can't gank bot. So at the moment, and he could gank bot if he was anywhere. If we didn't assume that he was here, the only lanes that he would have ganked is bot lane. Okay. Got his flash. Nice. This is really good. Push the lane. Push. See, and then I noticed that Khazix takes... Rek'Sai takes my... buffs, or whatever. I go top just to see if we can do anything. I didn't plan on ganking. I was just like, oh yeah, let's just see if we go up and we can get anything. So they took Dragon before, so I know Rek'Sai's on the bottom side of the map somewhere here. So I was going to go take this, but then I saw Blitzcrank roaming here, and I was like, yo, that's us. Bang, bang, hush, hush. Blitzcrank comes in. Boom, give him the bang. Okay, Rek'Sai takes that. So at this moment, it's still even. Like, even though we're winning, obviously, like by a K gold, the flow of the game is still even. Like, in the sense of Jin and Kennen are behind, but Rek'Sai and Jace are relatively fed. Like they got the snowball going. So from my perspective, I should be... One side of me wants to farm up because I know I'm more behind than I'm supposed to be because I went this build. I don't think this build was good anymore, going this one. I think going Tiamat is really good for farming because farming's so important. So one side of me wants to farm and to be selfish, and then the other side of me wants to take care of this. Now that I'm looking back over the game, I'm not sure what the word is. Retrospective, is that the word? I should have camped bot, and I should have just snowballed their lead and took care of them, because they were doing really good. This Lucian honestly played like a fucking genius this game. See, I farmed. I shouldn't have done that. I honestly should have went bot. The fact that I noticed that they were having a fight, I should have just went there just in case, because this fight had a huge effect on the game. Look, I even... Boom. I think that's just unfortunate, because he literally had like the smidget, the fucking shunna of health left. So yeah, I shouldn't have farmed this. I should have went here. See, now we're still behind. Ezreal dies. Cover mid. Okay, Rek'Sai's bot side. See, so since Rek'Sai's bot, I go, so once again, you have to counterbalance it, okay? It's like that, it's like those balancers or whatever, those weight sets or whatever. It's like, if you see Rek'Sai on the bot, you have to make use of that opportunity. You don't just farm in your jungle, just look for every opportunity to take use of his jungle. Or go for a gank, yeah. And go up here. Bro, honestly, look at this burst. Look at this burst. It's so freaking crazy. Boom, boom, boom. What is that? That's honestly retarded. And then I run away. I was like, fuck that. Bang, bang. Can go back. Get one more camp and then I'll go back. Oh no, yeah, see, and this is stupid. Like, from my perspective. Boom. He literally just comes in and he BMs me after. It was hilarious. He like fucking had the meanest banter. He was like, nice meme. But he warded this. So I saw him ward it before as well. I just forgot about it. I was like, well, I'm fucking retarded. And then see, now Jin's starting to come back in the game. Get the kill. This stuff here, this little process here is kind of just, like this little phase here that we're going through. It's kind of transitioning into mid-game. It's kind of the wait and see phase. Like, we wait and see if we can get a turret. We wait and see if we can make a catch. We wait and see if we can get a dragon, type of thing. Okay, so we notice that Rek'Sai was bot. He just showed himself. Oh, sorry, top. So we just use the counterbalance again and take dragon. Israel, I think he's lagging or something, he doesn't come, so I'm assuming he's lagging. And then the brothers, Blitzcrank keeps picking him. That's hilarious. So notice how I haven't jumped in yet? Oh, bro, and I get wrecked here. Watch this. Yeah, we get wrecked. Honestly, this game so far up to this point was just a combination of me making stupid decisions like this was so bad, like how I went for this one, and farming this instead of going to the fight, like that's retarded. Why didn't I go to the fight? And I should have taken care of these guys because Lucian was honestly a god. I just made some stupid decisions, like I was fucking retarded. And Rek'Sai played like a beast, honestly. Boom, like you know, like caught me over here. He runs straight to here. You know, he's over here for the fight that happened here. It's like so gangster. He played so good. I want to be his friend in real life. IRL. I don't take the farm, okay? Junglers. Try and leave your farm, your laning, this kind of stuff. Like, obviously not if they're dead. Like, you have to recognize when you can and can't take it. But if there's a big wave coming and your ADC's coming up to take it, just give it to him. Like, as long as he's not a retard, just give it to him. If he is a retard and you know that he sucks at the game, just take it. But the thing is, we could have fought here. Like, Kayle had ulti, and she's got enough damage that we can legit just fucking... I was waiting for her to jump in so I can get some resets and stuff, but I think she was scared or something. She had ulti. If she went here and just started banging out, I think we could have done it. But maybe I don't know what I'm talking about because I'm 2-3, so maybe I should have shut up. Oh, and get that bang. Pwah! So we're losing, blah blah blah. Blitzcrank flashes on him. This Blitzcrank was so fucking funny. And I thought I could take this dude. I just suck. I just played so bad this game, honestly. Bang, bang, W. Look, I flashed as well. Oh, so bad. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, okay, and let's go over build path. So since I was dying, okay, I wasn't like snowballing or anything. I started going tanky. I went Ninja Tabai. I get Black Cleaver after this, which is a like kind of a a damage kind of tanky item, and then I go Randorns, I think. So don't build more damage. I see this mistake so many times. Honestly, the amount of mistakes I see people make is crazy, myself included. But this mistake, when you're behind and you build more damage, like fucking retarded. I see this dude coming, getting the old bop 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 bop. And then I flee. Still farming whenever I can. Whenever the opportunity to farm, I still farm. They're 100% taking Baron right now. I told Ezreal to ulti it, but I think we did it a bit too late. But we just had no vision on it, which sucks. So I'll show you the point when we start to come back. Okay, all this stuff is kind of bullcrap, like low-key bullcrap. Waiting for the reset. Jump on Braum. To be completely honest, straight after this, I should have jumped on this dude. I don't know why I didn't. Maybe this game I just played... Yeah, I just wasn't in the mood this game. I just played like crap. Then I get wrecked. Then Kale goes ham. Look at Kale, bro. Big dick Kale. So Kale's starting to scale. Hey, Kale's starting to Kale. Scale with Kale. Raining from the hail. Oh, Hail Mary. Kale is a fairy. Oh, no. Raf God. See, once again, I went to go take bot farm, but then I realized that Lucian was coming, so I just give the farm to him. I'll show you the turning point that I was talking about. The old bang bang, hush hush, bang bang. Oh, we get wrecked here again as well. Damn, it's just that CC, bro. The Kennen and the Rek'Sai unburrow is just fucking so crazy. Bad luck. I made a mistake here as well. I made so many mistakes this game. What the frick? So Kale was coming up, and I wanted to wait for Kale. But so this wasn't a mistake, like jumping in now, because I'm pretty sure even if I did jump in, I'm not 100% sure if this bitch is just gonna fucking E me away or whatever, just knock me away. I'm waiting for Kale, like to see who Kale wants to burst. Give Jace the stack, give Kennen the stack. So this is good. At this point, it's when, oh yeah, okay, here we go. This is when we're starting to come back. Because the longer the game goes, little fights like these have more of an impact. For example, if we were to have that fight like 5 minutes ago, it might not mean much. Like we might get a bit of gold from it or get a bit of something. But at this point, it's like it's starting to get good because the gold is starting to not have much of an effect. If you know what I'm saying. Or maybe I'm just talking a bunch of shit. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. So we make use of that opportunity. We get dragon. Once again, 4 of them are still dead, so I take a camp, then I go back. See, look at my build. Got these 3, got Black Cleaver. Next up is Randorns. I didn't get any MR because the ones that I was worried about were these 3. It's not this one. Even though he or she, what a fucking Kennen is, does a bit of damage, it's these 3 are the main ones that I'm worried about, so I itemize specifically for them. And we can fight now. We can give him a hush hush. Give him the bang bang, because Kale, as long as we fight with Kale, we're good, because she is just gonna like honestly shred them. So we said someone wanted to go bot, and we said don't go bot. This is another tip, because if you go bot, they're just gonna rush Baron. The only person that would be good to go bot is Kale, but even in that case, she doesn't have TP, so it's still not good. This is the perfect time for them to Baron. They have mid and hip down. So the next objectives they're going to be looking for is Baron. So we make use of the time that 3 of them are mid, and we get Scuttler and clear their pink, so they don't have as much control over it. Oh, okay. Let's go through this. Rex, Blitzcrank makes a hook. Not just on Rek'Sai, but Rek'Sai is GA. So when it's stuff like this, like you might be thinking to yourself, why didn't I E in here? The reason why I didn't E in here is because we don't know if the whole team is over here. Let's have a guess, or like 2 or 3 of them. Okay, surprise, surprise, 3 of them are right here. So if I E'd into there, I'm using my only mobility skill to invest into their interaction. The only time I want to do that is if I can guarantee get the kill so I can jump out. But surprise, surprise, he has GA. So we don't want to use our E to jump in at this point. Even here, because he still has GA, I'm not going to get the reset. Still trying to stay away. Now I go in, try and burst Kennen. Kennen dies. Go back. And look, this is when it's really good for us. So we don't want them to go Baron, because if they get Baron, I'm pretty sure it's GG. So we're just trying to, trying to separate it, trying to stall it out. They see KO bot, so they're like, yo, Baron, 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 but she's got TP. Little do they know. We get the ward here, so I'm looking for the steal. I think another thing that you should get into the habit too for you junglers is looking for Baron steals and go for it. People are going to disagree with what I say here, but go for it like 80% of the time. Like even here, like if you see it, if you got vision on it, try and go for it. Like, because in my experience, I've honestly stole, and I'm not trying to say this to be a dick. Like, you can ask my friends and shit. They know that if there's a Baron up, there's honestly like an 80% chance that I'm going to steal it. If it's with Lee Sin, if it's with Khazix, if it's someone with a jump, there's a good like 80% chance I'm going to steal it. So I'm really confident with my Baron stealing. And Baron steals have such, if you can steal Baron, has such a big impact on the flow of the game. Now there is the 20% that I said that you shouldn't go in and you should just give it. But for 80% of the time, you should try for it. You should practice your stealing skills, your objective stealing skills. We're like yo. Keen. But then we're like, nah, the Baron isn't even low enough that it's a threat that they're going to burst it. If they were all here and it was like at 3,000 health, yep, let's go. But KO was like, nah, fuck that. Cancel and just get this. And now at this point, we just want to stall them. And we just want to keep them here while KO pushes up. That's all we want to do. Rek'Sai decides to turn. So now the pressure is split, and while these guys are here trying to get on Baron, Rek'Sai's turned, Baron's hitting on whichever one of these dudes, and now Ezreal comes from the side, and we can just clean up kind of thing. Ezreal kills Kennen. I jump on Jace. I jump back just because I don't want to get bursted. And now we just want to stall and let KO push up. And this was the throw. So that was the throw right there that they did. So I stall. I'll show you the ending just because it's pretty funny. KO could have killed this, but I'm not going to show it. But she was in Zhonya's. KO had half health. She had ulti as well, I think. And she just waited to kill Kennen because she was being a cheeky little shit. But then again, she carried us, so I can't really talk. Blah blah blah, prep. Get as much as I can, get the red pot, get the Randuins and all that stuff. KO's splitting top, so we split mid, so double Baron minions. My eyes just change. I came for the front gate. I thank God you came. I wait, I made plans with you. So you might ask yourself, why didn't I go and help them? It's because once I knew that they were fully invested to it, I looked at. You have to be able to look at a scenario and judge it, like straight up from the get-go. You have to look at a lane and say, boom, can I gank this? And if I go gank it, is it 100% guaranteed? If it's not 100% guaranteed, you just look at it and you'd be like, okay, yeah, that's it. Cause and effect. That's what it is. I looked at this. I looked at the health of everyone, Lucian and Ezreal, whoever the fuck was here, and I was like, nah, even if I jump in, nothing's happening. So instead of trying to help them out, I recognized that KO was going balls deep, and I was like, yo, that's us, let's go. Bang, bang, hush, hush. And we literally just backdoored it. Yeah, so that's the end of it. But, how far are we in? 24 minutes. I just want to take this time to just do the early game really quick, just once again. Okay, the first 12 minutes. It's so freaking important. This area right here is kind of bullcrap. It's kind of just like waiting for stuff to happen. Like they're just snowballing the lead. The end was really good. Like Kale splitting bot and us pressuring over here, stalling it out. But this first 12 minutes, I just want to go through it really quickly, okay? And we'll look at it from this, from my perspective. We'll go back and forth between Fog of War and shit. So boom, so no ganks. I'm too low. I didn't gank anything. Rek'Sai tries to take blue. He ganks mid, which is really good. He noticed they're having a fight. So from this perspective, since I know he started top side, okay, Rek'Sai started top side, and I saw him walk this way, and I know he's low. I know his mentality is I just want to get a couple of camps before I go back to base. That's what it is. Since he's heading over this way, obviously he's not going to go try and get this one, obviously, because he's not going to go, oh yeah, let's take the 5-minute walk and go around this way. He's going to go and get wolves or this one. So I make use of that. I put a little bit of pressure. I don't get this because Jhin and Braum would have closed in on me, so I go back. That's why you see me flash here, because I don't want to give my kill to anyone. The early kills are so important. Get some more farmage. Farm. They had to fight bot lane. Rek'Sai showed himself bot, okay. Since I saw him bot, this is really good. The act is good, execution was bad. Boom, get this. Now this is too greedy, this part here. I didn't think it'd be fast enough to go from here to here. That's why I did it. I was like, nah, he can't. But he's fucking got them. He's got them Usain Bolt feet. And I die. He does the really, really good thing of going and taking these two camps, which is honestly so freaking good. Like, it's like that counterbalance. He understands the making use of these opportunities and stuff as well. Go for a gank mid. Nice. They had another fight bot. My mentality should be protect bot lane. I saw Rek'Sai bot, so I go and try and make use of that opportunity. I try and look for a gank, because I know there's no counter gank, because Rek'Sai's on the bottom side of the map. Instead, I see that Blitzcrank is coming mid. So once again, he's probably over here somewhere, or somewhere maybe in this vicinity, because we just saw him bot. Yeah, here he is. So I was going to get this to make use of that counterbalance, but I saw Blitzcrank. He wanted to go for a roam, so I was like, yo, dad us, bang, bang, hush, hush. See, and this is stupid, like what I did. Honestly, so stupid. I see them having a fight, and like I try and kill I don't know what I'm doing. And then I go in, I don't know. I think actually my move here was okay, but I think I was just, no, it's not unlucky. I was just fucking retarded. I shouldn't have done it. I'll go for another 4 minutes, and then we'll finish. Cover mid, blah, blah, blah. Rek'Sai's mid. Sorry, Rek'Sai's bot. Once again, I look for opportunities to go and do something in their jungle. If not, I go for a gank. Boom. Look at this damage, bro. Honestly, he's freaking retarded. What the frick? Like... Nice. So this isn't the point where we're 100% lost. Like, we're still kind of even. So I'm trying to find it. Oh, okay. That sucks, where he fucking gave me the bang bang. So I'll stop it here, but... yeah, this is a really good game. It showed that you can come back if you're losing, but obviously my advice is to not get in a behind position in the first place. Like, this dude commented the other day, and he was like, in my experience, even if you do have the lead... Oh, he's so retarded, bro. He was like, I said, yeah, you should place a lot of importance on the early game. You should work on your game sequentially. Early game, work on that, then mid game, then late game. And then he said, in my experience, it doesn't matter if you work on the early game because you end up throwing anyway. And I'm like, are you fucking retarded? Honestly, are you, like, I was like, are you, I'm not sure, like, what your, I don't know that thought process. To think that your win rate isn't higher, damn, how am I trying to say this? To think that you don't win more games if you have the early game lead is retarded. Like, that's honestly... Throws are a dime a dozen. Sorry, is that the right term? Throws, they're nowhere near as common as just winning a game. Like he was talking as if the throws are just like I walked down the street and I caught a fucking on Pokemon Go and I saw a wild throw and I caught it. Ugh. It's retarded. Anyway, yeah, make use of this gameplay. Learn a lot about counter pressure, counterbalance when to go into the counter jungle, blah blah blah. Learn a lot about Khazix gameplay in regards to how to play team fights and stuff. Put this into your practice. I know it's a long video. Hopefully you got something out of this. Make some dank gains. Make some elo gains. My name's Tyler1. Over and out.